Hey guys and gals, today I'll be talking about the movie Ator 2, The Blade Master. But it's really known as The Blade Master. Anyway, this time we got Miles O'Keefe's character, right? Who plays Ator. And we start with this narration about man, just seeing these cavemen, how they're acting, and there's one intelligent human out there. And then we get to, right now, the warrior era. And you find out that this alchemist and his daughter, he has to protect this weapon called the nucleus, and it can be used for good or bad, you know. But then you got this tyrant that'll come in, and the leader of the tyrant in this one, the main villain in this movie, is actually kind of like the main villain from the first movie, I would say, who was the high priest that was exiled from the high priest of the kingdom of spiders, and who took Ator and trained him. Like he was like the villain in this main movie. Ator's flashback is kind of like the same, but then they took out the part about his wife. Like they never mentioned about his wife that he was married. So like in part two, like the wife don't even exist. And the alchemist told his daughter how Ator retired in the mountains with this Chinese guy who learns to become a warrior again and to improve his skills pretty much and learn science and education. So he wants his daughter to go to an Ator or to pretty much stop the tyrant, you know. While the tyrant decided to have the alchemist hold him like hostage in a way, like you gotta come with me, you know. And then Ator would have to save his mentor because you found out the alchemist was actually one of his mentors. So with Ator and the daughter of the alchemist and the Chinese guy who's mute who hangs out with Ator, they go on a quest to save the mentor, the alchemist, and battle the tyrant. Meanwhile, there's obstacles in the way. You know, you gotta fight all the barbarians. You gotta fight cavemans. You know, and guess what? If you saw the first movie, he fought a giant spider. In this one, he fights a giant snake. Yes, he does. Um, the scenes are simple. You know, I kind of like the talking. I know a lot of people say this is the worst movie. I know the deal, but to me, I'm old school. I like movies like this. I like expectation. I like B movies. I like Italian expectation movies. I like stuff like this. So I actually highly enjoyed the movie. You know, the action moment scenes in the movie are good too. And also, sorry, I got a stub, of course. Only when I do YouTube. Besides that, when Ator comes face to face with the tyrant, you know, you got a good fight scene, a simple sword battle scene. I think it was like unrehearsed because this is like it was so easily done, you know. And I found out I went to IMDb about this movie. I was kind of curious. I heard Joe D'Amato was like there was no script for this movie. This was one of those movies that was trying to capitalize on the sequel to Conan, the Destroyer, whatever the IMDb. But it's amazing. How do you work without a script? I guess he went with by storyboards. But besides that, like I enjoyed it. Check it out. Ator 2, The Blade Master. Peace, guys. See you later.